Hey guys, how we doing today? This is Wally with Best Web Hosting for WordPress.net, and in today's hosting a review, I wanted to talk to you guys more about creating WordPress websites with their platform itself. In fact, if you guys are watching this video today, you're probably asking yourself, is Hostinger good for WordPress hosting or not? So I thought that I'd take a few minutes out with you guys today to not only tell you a bit about the company, how is it that I was introduced to them, what I've been able to do up to date, with them. I wanted to talk to you about customer service, performance, uptime, pricing, basically everything that I think you should know before you get started with Hostinger's platform today. If you guys are new here to this channel, hit the subscribe button right below along with the bell. And that way, any future videos, guys, that I put up, you'll be sure to receive them. So I've been online for several years, and during this time, I've been able to create several websites and blogs online, not only for personal use, but also for commercial purposes as well. I've also been able to use several different web hosting providers, so I know the ones that perform good and the ones that do not. How does Hostinger, fare with their competitors online? Well, off back, I'll say that Hostinger is a super reliable web hosting platform for creating WordPress websites. And I'm going to tell you more about why I say that a little bit later on. Before we get started and really dig into the WordPress hosting side of things, Hostinger has different web hosting packages as well. In addition to the WordPress, you can get VPS, there's cloud-based hosting as well as dedicated servers. So if you guys are looking for hosting to handle like high traffic websites with high volumes of traffic, monthly traffic already, and you want to migrate over to Hostinger, then that's something to think about as well. The VPS and cloud-based hosting as well. I'll leave some information right below in the event you guys are interested in that. But as for the WordPress side of things, I really like how user-friendly and easy of a platform it is to use for both beginners and advanced users itself. You'll notice off back that there are three different plans that you can select from. What I'll do, guys, for you today in this hosting a review is go over briefly each of these three plans, and I'll tell you which of the three that I prefer and why. You'll notice that with hosting as WordPress hosting, there's a single plan, the premium and business plan itself. The real difference off back is that the single plan allow you to host just one website. The premium and business plans will allow you to host unlimited websites. So if you're an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, maybe you're into selling Amazon products, or you just have some other home-based business that will require you to create unlimited websites, whether it's for personal or business use, I recommend looking at the premium or business, the third tier itself, to create them. Going back to the single plan itself, it comes with 10 gigabytes of SSD storage, 100 gigabytes of bandwidth. It has really great performance even on this first tier itself. If you look at the premium, as I mentioned before, it does allow for unlimited website creation online. Um, it goes a step up with 20 gigabytes of SSD storage. There's unlimited bandwidth with both the premium and business plans itself. All of these plans use cPanel. So if you're familiar with cPanel with your current host and you want to migrate over to Hostinger, you can do that today using the links below, and you can just move, everything over really easily. So cPanel, and I'm going to tell you more about their cPanel, and I'm going to actually take you in. That way you guys can see what it looks like, the one that I have set up right now. With the premium plan, you'll get a free domain. Domains on average, if you go to like GoDaddy right now, you'll notice that domains cost about $15. So you're getting that for free with the premium and business plans itself. You do get SSL certificates, which are great. Google in 2018 made a really important announcement about the importance of having them, especially if you guys are wanting to sell products on your website that people are going to, be entering maybe their debit and credit card information. Those SSL certificates will basically encrypt that information and keep it 100% secure. So Hostinger, with their WordPress hosting, they're giving you free SSL certificates, which are great if you do want to use those. So what you'll notice off bat, what really makes Hostinger's WordPress hosting very unique is that not only it's fast in the way of performance, but one is very cheap, very inexpensive, and they make it super easy for anybody to get started with hosting this platform. In fact, I don't understand why anybody wouldn't get started with this. I mean, 80 cents per month is crazy, right? I mean, you won't find these prices anywhere on the web. When I got started 3 years ago, going on 3 years ago with Hostinger, um, the price points itself were a little bit higher, and they've dropped them significantly, which is great, which makes it better for you guys, wanting to create a WordPress website today. So that's why I think you should take advantage of these right now, lock in these prices right now. The cool thing about their payment system is that, you can use Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, Bitcoin, just about, there are so many different payment um, plans that you can use. They allow you to pay, monthly, every 3 months. You can pay for the entire year or for several years. So it's super, super flexible when it comes to, paying for your web hosting itself. Me personally, I prefer to just buy it a year's forward. It's just cheaper to do that. But, with your personal circumstances, you may elect to do it maybe every 3 months or once a year, or even, for a couple of years. It's all really up to you when it comes to that. What I recommend people to do is think about which of these three plans that'll be best for your personal needs. For me, I like the business plan itself. One, because again, for websites that I do want to install like an SSL certificate, I can do it. Not all of my websites that I have online have SSL certificates. And the reason is because one, I don't sell products, on those. A lot of them are like review websites, so they're probably many websites that I've created online just for other purposes itself, and they may not have SSL certificates on it. But I do have quite a few online that do have the SSL certificates. So again, the business plan itself will allow you to do that. Best web hosting for WordPress.net was created using Hostinger's WordPress hosting itself, and this one doesn't have an SSL certificate on it. Don't really need it. Some people feel that SSL certificates help with ranking, but I found across the board that really what helps with ranking with any website that you have online is one, content. How relevant is the content? Backlinks that are on it. Also, the length of content is, well as some other factors that really contribute to higher rankings in the search engines. Not to get too off board, with this, but SSL certificates are great. So if you decide that, hey, I don't need SSL certificates, that's fine. Just go with the premium plan itself, and I'm sure that'll do exactly what you needed to do for, your particular plan itself. You do get daily backups with the premium plan itself. You can also install WordPress plugins that do that for you as well. There's some really nice ones. In fact, when you get started and you get your credentials for cPanel and you log into your cPanel itself, your dashboard rather, you'll be able to install plugins that will, provide daily backups as well. But again, if you have the premium plan, it will do that for you. Okay, so you don't get that with the premium plan or the single, but you do get it with the business side of things, if that makes sense. So there are some features that you do get only with the business plan, the third tier itself, and you guys can clearly see that. I'm going to give you guys a side-by-side comparison. That way you can see at a glance what exactly you're getting with Hostinger's WordPress hosting itself. And from that, guys, you'll be able to make a decision as far as which of the three are for you. As you notice, Hostinger maintains a 99.9% uptime guarantee. Uptime is extremely important because when people are searching for your website online, it doesn't matter what you sell, what services you offer, whatever content you have online. If people can't, When people search for you online and they click through on Google and your website is not available, that's a problem. I've never had any issues with uptime with my websites online that I created using Hostinger. And that's one of the points that I wanted to mention to you guys. In fact, you're watching this video either on my YouTube channel or you're probably watching it on my website itself. And if you Google looking for really reliable web hosting services and you made it to my website, it says one thing, that my website was up when you click through, and great, you were able to access the information that's on my website. And I mention that because, again, uptime is a big deal. You know what I mean? If you, again, if your website is up, you're making money. If your website is down, you're losing money. Uptime is extremely important, not only with Hostinger, but with any web hosting provider that's online. And sorry to get off, off topic a little bit with some things. I'm kind of bouncing here and there, you know what I mean? But sometimes when it comes to me, a thought comes to mind. I said, let me just mention it to you guys. That way you can see the importance and the true value that you're getting, with Hostinger's WordPress hosting. So there are a lot of features, guys, that you'll see that you get with Hostinger's WordPress hosting itself. In the 3 years, going on 3 years that I've been hosting with them, like I said, they've been extremely reliable, super fast performance, page loads on average with the 12 sites that I have online, load at about a second, maybe 1.5 seconds tops. But I mean, it's extremely, extremely reliable. So I just wanted to highlight that to you guys, not only how they perform with the websites online, but also the pricing. You can see that it's extremely cheap to get started for both beginners and even individuals that want to migrate their websites over to Hostinger's platform. cPanel. So this is the cPanel itself, guys. It looks like this. You can change the skin of it so it looks a little bit differently. But pretty much the cPanel is like this. You see it broken down into files, jet backup, databases, SEO and marketing tools, domains. If you want to add on domains itself, you can do that by clicking this link. If you want to do redirects, maybe you have like a domain that you're going to purchase online, but you want to redirect it maybe to like an affiliate offer, you can do that by clicking this link right here. You can also create subdomains for your websites itself, maybe like forums if you want to create like a forum, or maybe like a support page or contact page or a billing page or whatever it is that you want to do with that. You can do that with this particular tab itself. I mentioned before with the web hosting packages that you can set up email accounts. With the single plan itself, with Hostinger, you can only set up one email account. But if you want to do like with the premium and business plans itself, you can set up several email accounts, which are great. So you can see all of these features that are right here. The metrics portion is really ideal, guys, for measuring your website visitors itself. If you want to know like how many people are arriving to your website, what pages that they're accessing, what is it that they're typing in to get to your website, you can see all of those metrics, not only for your main domain, but for all of your domains itself. And that's something that I like to monitor periodically just to see how my marketing and web traffic itself is going. So you can do that in this very section right here, just tapping on all stats right there, AW stats right there. There's some security tabs as well. If you want to install like an SSL certificate, you guys can do that with this tab right here. You can do that, as well as installing like WordPress. You have you have access to different CMS platforms as well. So that at a glance is the cPanel itself. What is it that you'll get, once you get started with Hostinger's platform today? I talked as of now about pricing. You guys again can see how cheap it is to get started, with it. With the single plan, you'll save 92%. With the premium plan, 82%, and with the business, 78% by using the links below. Again, I just recommend that you guys use the plan that you feel to be best for your web hosting needs. If you only need to host one website, then a single plan should be ideal for you. If you want to host unlimited WordPress websites, then I recommend going with either the premium or the business one. And currently, I have the business plan with them. Hostinger has a 30-day money back guarantee. So at any moment that you feel that their web hosting is not for you and you want to just migrate your website somewhere else, you can do that by getting in contact with their customer service. And there's a 100% money back guarantee. I wanted to take you guys over to an external website to help you to see more about customer service. Of course, my personal experience, with Hostinger, going on the 3 years, hosting with them has been amazing. I have really, really great experiences, with their reps, using their chat service itself. But I wanted to take you to an external website to help you to appreciate again how awesome their customer service is with their hosting. Now, this website that I'm on right now is called Trustpilot. It's a very reputable website that not only reports or gathers reviews on web hosting, but on several products, any and every product or service online. If you have a question about it, you can key in that actual company, right there, and then from that point, you'll get a report. You can see what other people think about it. So, how are Hostinger's reviews online? What do people say about them on this particular website? Well, you'll notice that based on 1,124 Hostinger reviews, they have maintained a 5-star rating. They've been given a 5-star rating based on their performance itself. On average, the breakdown is 90% say that Hostinger is excellent, 6% say that Hostinger is great, 1% say that Hostinger is average, but a mere 2% say that Hostinger is bad. So of the 1,124 Hostinger reviews that were left on it, that 2% represents 24 people that said that it was bad. So think about that. 24 people out of 1,124. I mean, what is that? I mentioned this because, with every review that I have online, I wanted to be 100% transparent, honest. That way you guys know exactly what you're getting into before you get started. You can see not only my opinion, my personal take on Hostinger's WordPress hosting, but you can see what other people think about their services as well. So you can see again that they have a 5-star rating itself. That's an excellent rating itself. All web hosting providers have complaints or things that a customer or client may or may not like. Hostinger is not the exception with that. And so I wanted to share with you guys this. That way you can take that into consideration as well. But again, on the 3 years that I've been with Hostinger, I've never had any issues, with them. In the past, I picked up the phone and called, or like with the chat system rather, and got in contact with their reps to find out, about different plugins. Because with any web hosting provider that you guys use online, it's very important to know if plugins may be compatible, with the web hosting provider or compatible with your WordPress website. And so I had questions like that, or how to configure this and that. But, over the past 3 years that I've been with them, I've had an amazing experience each and every time that I've contacted their rep. So in short, I just want to say that Hostinger's customer service is great. They're fast, they're very helpful, courteous, and you can see, again, some very, very positive comments and feedback that people have left on trustpilot.com. And what I'll do is I'll link to this particular page right below. That way you guys can check it out if you want to. So really awesome comments. When this person says they saved my day. I'm really happy with the patience I have experienced, on top of the fact that my problem was solved. I mean, you'll see review after review, review after review, tons of positive reviews about Hostinger. So they've really earned that 5-star rating. That's why I use Hostinger to this day. And I host with the 12 websites that I have online. And I just wanted to share with you guys that, that external page. That way you guys, again, you can appreciate what it is, the true value that you're getting with Hostinger's WordPress platform itself. So in today's review, guys, I just wanted to give you, again, an honest 100% review of Hostinger's WordPress hosting to let you know that it is good. It's a great option to create WordPress websites today. I will leave some links right below. Use those links right below, and that way you guys can save big on your web hosting itself. I think across the board, just even looking at competitors that are online for Hostinger, I mean, there are tons of web hosting, providers online that do provide WordPress hosting. But you think about pricing itself, nobody really beats them when it comes, to the price points itself. So if you're looking to save big on your web hosting today, I recommend that you get started today using the links below for hosting. All right. What did you guys think about this WordPress review? Drop your comments right below. Tell me which of the 3 plans you think would be best for your particular situation. Leave your comments below. I'd definitely love to hear them. Again, if you guys are new here to this channel, hit the subscribe button right below. And if you guys liked this video and you got some true value from it, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video and sticking with me through the end of it. Of course, I touched on a lot of points, a lot of things that I really like, and just wanted to give you guys a little bit of myself and with my personal experience with hosting, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next.